Alright, peace and greetings, YouTubers. Walmart, y'all tried it. And you know what? I'm not going to be too long on Walmart because I don't want to give them that much energy. But long story short, Walmart has a big online store. And on this online store, they sell a bunch of different products. Now, one of their products, it was called I had to read this because his name was so long. The name was the Jagazi Naturals Full Cap Weaving Net Durable Stretchy Weaving Net Weaving Cap Wig Cap. I said, now that's a long name, first of all. Like, can you imagine if that was a fast food item and you had to order that at the drive-thru? You know how pissed off I'd be trying to say all that? But anyway, so on the website, all that stuff I just named, that's the name of the product. You know, they had the picture of the product and it has all the description, and then when you see the description of the color, there's like a racial slur in it. And it's like, oh, it's N-word brown. I'm gonna be nice and not say the N-word today. I'm gonna behave for some of y'all. Not really, but you know, it says, you know, N-word brown in the description. And so, you know, people flip out, it goes viral, and then Walmart apologizes. Now, to be fair, it's kind of fair, not really though. The product is not actually a Walmart product, it's a third-party company that's, you know, being distributed through Walmart. So the issue more so is that Walmart did not vet and make sure that before they put something on their website, everything was aligned and where it should be. And like, the thing is, if you're going to be a company and you're endorsing another product, you need to make sure that whatever that product is selling is not something that can get you into any kind of trouble, because at the end of the day, if you're distributing the project, the blame is going to fall on you, okay? It's like if a major network has a TV show and their TV host does something crazy, everybody goes after the network, which is why all these TV hosts always get fired from stuff. But you know, my thing is, Walmart, I don't even know what you're apologizing for, because to be honest, just go on and be racist and be proud, to be honest. Like, the thing is, I always say, like, people who are racist or whatever, be racist, be upfront with it, and own it. Like, I'm so over the people who continue to do these really racist things and they don't want to apologize and talk about they're going to therapy and they went to, you know, to some kind of social intercommunication class to work with people, and I invited 3 black friends over for dinner, and you know, they showed me how to season food, and now I'm not racist anymore. Like, save all that. Just go on and be yourself, and you stay out of my way, and we can peacefully coexist. Like, I would rather you just be upfront. And that's the thing about, like, Walmart. When you look at something like Walmart, the reason why I don't think Walmart should even apologize is because when you look at the practices that they have with their business model, it really, really disenfranchises people of the working class, people who are black, people who are brown, specifically the Latino community, and people who are immigrants. Like, they really, really just go against the grain of how they should treat people. And I just honestly can't, I can't stand Walmart. Walmart is such a horrible company, in my opinion. It is what it is. I've talked about them a lot, even in like some of my comedy shows, which I think are still on this channel. But like, the thing about Walmart is, like, one, I don't like that they don't really pay their staff fairly. Like, they really don't. They don't get benefits half the time. Some of them do. It's a really tricky process. Like, true story. I was in, mind you, I don't shop at Walmart often. If I have to, it's because it's, I don't know, it's the end of the world or something. I have to go in there. Like, there's 3 places I just absolutely refuse to go to if I can avoid it at all times. The DMV, everybody knows the DMV will never be an enjoyable experience. That's like, I think that's God's hell on earth sometimes. Like, that's your hell. You gotta go to that crap at least once a year. The DMV, Ross, I can't do Ross because, again, the men's section never exists. It's like, the men's section is one rack, and on that rack, you can get a suit, shoes, belt, towel, tie, cologne, deodorant, underwear, cufflinks, all kind of stuff. And then after you get all that, the line just doesn't move. You be in line for 3 days trying to pay for stuff, and it just moves slow. I can't stand going to Ross, and it always looks junky on the inside. And then Walmart is that third place. Like, Walmart is just, something about Walmart just doesn't sit well with me. Like, even when you go in there, the whole mood is just gloomy. Like, when I go into Walmart, I feel poor. Not like financially poor, but like poor as far as like no self-worth. Like, it's just, everybody in there, the demeanor is just down here. The staff all look miserable. The people that are shopping there just feel like you're not even valued when you go in there. They don't speak to you. The greeter doesn't greet anymore. They just be standing there getting, you know, having an attitude half the time. You go in there, the store is the size of a freaking football field. They don't have more than 2 registers open, and then don't even try to do self-checkout because none of the stuff works. Like, Walmart is just, I cannot stand going into Walmart. And on top of that, I don't like that, one, they run so many small businesses out of business all the time when they go into these locations. Because if you notice, Walmarts are usually in a place where there's not a lot of wealth. You're never gonna find like a Walmart in a really, really major like area of affluence or wealth very often. It's usually in like an area where there's a lot of working class people or people who are like the lower end of middle class. It's always that. And every now and then you might see one sprinkled. But anyway, so I was in Walmart because they've opened. There's 2 in DC now. And the thing about DC, by the way, like DC is a small city. It's big because it's important, but as far as landmass, DC is actually really small. So everybody's you're kind of bunched up and cluttered together. Like, you know, DC can't really build and expand out as far as building buildings. So either, you know, you build on top of somebody that's already there, or they gentrify some stuff and tear it down and build on top of it, or they find something that's already there and try to, you know, remodel it and make it something. So somehow there's a Walmart that's like not too far from like North Capitol and like 8th Street or something like that. And so somehow they've stuffed a Walmart in some building. And like this Walmart, when you go inside of it, like the aisles are like this wide. So when you push in the cart, you got to pull over when somebody else is coming down. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. And so one time I was in there, I had just moved into this apartment. And so I just need to get like a few things. And because like DC is also unique, like there's just really not a lot of like big box stores to get certain things. You gotta usually go to like Virginia to get stuff. I mean, there's like a Target and stuff further down, but it's the same thing because DC is just so congested kind of. All of these big giant stores are all like condensed. So like even the Target is the same way, or Best Buy is the same way. But anyway, so I'm in Walmart. I'm trying to buy these little 6 things. Now I get there, of course, as I said, Walmart only always has like 2 lines open. And I mean, this is a unique Walmart because we're just stuffed in there. They ain't got no parking garage. Well, they got a parking garage, but the roof is like 2 feet off the ground. So I feel like you got to duck when you go in it. And so I'm in the line waiting. I've been in line for like 30 minutes to get this stuff because they only got like 2-3 people working at the cashier thing. And at that time, for some reason, the self-checkout wasn't open. I finally get to the line. And, you know, the guy's ringing up my stuff. You know, good. He gets to like the last 2 items. Mind you, I only got like 6 or 7 things. He goes, "Oh, man, you gonna be mad, bro." "What?" "Oh, my register turned off." "Oh, you can't turn it back on or something, or just restart it?" "No, because I already clocked my 39 hours, and I can't go to 40 because it just automatically turns off when I get to 39 hours. Wait, so to sum that up, what that means is basically what they do is a lot of their employees are not eligible to get more than like 39 hours because if they cross that 40 mark or that 40 threshold, then they qualify for certain benefits and everything. And Walmart just doesn't want to give people the benefits that they deserve for working there. And so people like that individual that was working there, you know, they just get gypped and everything like that. And so half my stuff is in the bag. The other 2 things are still on the little, what do you call that thing? It's not an assembly line, whatever it is. And so he's like, "Oh, if you want me, you can take the bag over there and you just go to the next line." And mind you, I had to go back to the end of the line. It's not like they even let me go, like cut the line or nothing. Because plus, I wasn't trying to get cussed out by all the other people that were in line waiting. And then, because I thought like they would have the next person just shift and swap and then they could finish. Oh no! So I had to go to the end of the line and start over. I was like, never again. I haven't been to a Walmart since. But I don't know. Walmart is just they just do some really horrible things. And like another thing with their business practice I don't like is that they love to put a Walmart in an area where there's a really huge like immigrant population, like people like 1st and 2nd generation immigrants. And a lot of times I feel like they take advantage of the people who work there because they know a lot of the people that are there, oftentimes they don't have the credentials to, you know, have the careers that they would really like to have at the moment because they're on a journey trying to be great like everybody else. And so, you know, they put Walmarts in these areas where the people, basically, it's the only job they can get. It's the only job in the area. It's the only like company and everything like that. And I mean, they treat these people so bad sometimes. And like, I remember I was in Walmart before. Not this same one. This was a different one, and this was before. And like, Walmart doesn't even invest, half the time I feel like they don't even invest in the people that work there. Like, they don't do a lot of training. They don't give people opportunity to move up and everything. And when you go in there, it's just a horrible experience. But like, I'm going in there, and I don't even remember what I was looking for. But I was trying to find somebody on the floor to help me. Because of course, you know, Walmart, they have like 3 people on the floor. And they all got to work like 8 different departments. So I swear one lady had to work the tire department, the paper plate department, the art department, the furniture decor department, the baby department. Like, she had like 8 parts she was running. And I'm trying to ask her a question. And the poor woman, like, when I asked her the question, I said, "Do you guys have something?" She didn't even speak. I was like, "Oh, well, do y'all have..." And I'm like, what's going on in here? Like, she was acting like they were getting lashed in the back office when they go back. Like, I was like, what is the problem? Like, she was like afraid, and I was like, what kind of training are they doing to these people here? Like, I feel really bad for anybody who works at Walmart. Y'all are in my prayers. But you know what? I understand sometimes that's the only place of employment that might be in your area. So you do you and you be great. But it's just, I think after I learned about this woman whose husband had died, and Walmart had took an insurance policy out on him, and so they got paid when he died and didn't even give her anything. I was like, oh, Walmart, y'all ain't ish, man. Walmart is just, ugh, they are absolute trash. But sometimes you gotta go there because it's the only thing available at the time. But I don't know, Walmart, y'all tried it with this product that y'all are selling. And you know what I think? I don't even think the person that posted. Well, at first what I thought, I was like, you know, this is probably like two interns that worked on the website and they're goofing off like, oh, we should put it to us. Oh, that would be so funny. Oh, like that's what I was thinking. Then I started thinking again, like, I don't know, you gotta have some real hatred in your heart to put something like that on a product description. And I mean, because the thing about the N-word is like, especially when you put the ER on it, it's just so convicting. Like, okay, I see where y'all stand. Walmart, y'all tried it as usual. It is what it is. But anyway, share your 2 cents, subscribe.